Hey everyone, on today's episode of Chun Up, the holiday game season has arrived. Welcome to the show. My name's Christian Buckley. November is here, a new month, kind of the last month in terms of big releases for the games sphere. December could bring some surprises. As of right now, looks like nothing major. So today we're running through the highlights of November, what I'm looking forward to most, starting with Death Stranding.
I got an idea.
So if you don't know, I record the show on Fridays. Earlier today, the review embargo for Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding was lifted. Got a lot of impressions, a lot of very positive impressions, a lot of mixed reactions to those impressions. I've been looking forward to this game since it was initially announced in 2016. The entire road to get to Death Stranding, from the cancellation of PT to the fiasco of Metal Gear Solid 5, I was very excited, I was very interested. I think Hideo makes very, very interesting games, so it seems like Death Stranding is going to be that once again. The game releases on November 8th, which, lucky for me, is a long weekend. I'm planning on preloading it tonight, so come Thursday, November 7th, once the clock hits midnight, I'll be able to dive right in. And I'm expecting a lot out of this game. I've been able to stay media blackout since E3 this year, haven't looked at anything else. My muted words on Twitter are full of Death Stranding information, full of variations of the title. But the people I trust, the people I look to for their impressions, like Easy Allies, Greg Miller, they seem to be very positive on the game, which is great for me as someone who enjoyed what Metal Gear Solid 5 was, and has been very interested in the development of Death Stranding. So November 8th, Death Stranding, can't wait. The following week though, on November 15th, once again, a Friday release, which November just seems to be full of, we have a double hitter, technically a triple hitter, because not only is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order dropping November 15th, we also have the Generation 8 Pokemon games, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. I've talked about Jedi Fallen Order a lot on the channel so far, including this show and a Star Wars podcast here called Jedi Knights. We're going to have a full Jedi Fallen Order review impressions that releases that following week, so look forward to that. But I'm still excited for Jedi Fallen Order. I don't know when the review embargo lifts, but it's another one I will be getting day one. I can't wait to see the adventure that Respawn has planned out for us in the Star Wars galaxy, so very much cannot wait for that one.
Hope is not yet lost!
Pokemon Sword and Shield, though, drops the same day. That's kind of had an interesting lead up to it because a lot of the hardcore community has been very displeased with what Game Freak, the Pokemon company, have shown for this upcoming release in terms of it being the first console Pokemon game. I don't necessarily agree with that because Pokemon Coliseum was a GameCube game. It was real good. You could catch Pokemon in that thing, so I count it. But Sword and Shield, to me, looks impressive. I don't expect a lot out of Pokemon. I kind of prefer when they stick to their more simpler roots. The game started as a Game Boy game called Pocket Monsters. Something about that I just find appealing. The small scale, the vibes that come along with a reserved journey that's just focused on you and your path. I don't need this grand MMO. I don't need this giant Pokemon open world, Breath of the Wild style adventure. Would be a cool experiment, but I'm not like upset that Sword and Shield is not that. So I'm excited for it. I know Jack Martin, who played his first Pokemon game earlier this year, Pokemon Blue, is also very excited for Pokemon Sword and Shield. He's getting Sword, I'm getting Shield. It's gonna be a fun time. Also, would like to give a quick shout out. I'm not going to be picking it up, but I know many people out there, including Michael Huber, are very excited for Shenmue 3. It's been a long time coming. It's dropping November 19th. I hope it delivers. I'm sure the fans are going to be pleased with it because it's one of those games. It's like a dream game that you never think is going to happen. Like how I really want another 3D Donkey Kong game. It's going to happen someday, I hope, but like, you know, when things like this do happen, it's nice to celebrate them. That's going to do it for the show, though. I am looking forward to November in video games. There's a lot I have to catch up on still. almost done with Fire Emblem. I'm on that final battle, but I'd like to hear from you. What is your most anticipated November video game on PS4, Switch, PC, Xbox, whatever you're playing on? Let me know. I'd like to hear it. But if you enjoyed the show and you don't want to just subscribe or just give it a like for enjoying it, you can check out patreon.com/joyclicks, where you can get nice little behind the scenes updates, early access to our podcast Jedi Nights, and any other long form content we will be producing, as well as some other tiers for different levels of support. If you'd like to check that out, I'd appreciate it. So would all of us that work here on the channel. But stopping by is enough, checking it out's enough, and just talking with me is enough, because I appreciate it, I love it. And until next week, Merry Christmas. Side note, the Game Awards are coming up very soon. Obviously, the Game Awards are always packed full of surprising announcements, but it's been a few weeks since we got that leaked little information, like Arkham Legacy, this Bat Family Batman game, so that would be Montreal. Where's that Batman game? I hope it's Game Awards. Should be Game Awards.
Yeah, where is it?
See you next week.
Okay.